Yeah, so I think the new era has kind of been, it's kind of like officially a new era now, but it's been kind of like brewing for a while. This EP is all about like my progression as a person, my growth, and just like the person that I've become now. You don't just like turn that on one day and boom, you're like a new person. It's not like that. Like you have to go through things and have experiences. So uh, yeah, the new era is kind of like a culmination of all the things that I've done in the last like year and a half, and it's never really over as a product of that.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that. And it's kind of interesting to think about because, like you said, this isn't something that happens overnight, right? Like you don't wake up one day and you're like, oh, here we go, child innocence, goodbye. Because it's really like a long time coming and you've experienced so much growth and such an evolution over the years. But at the same time, this is kind of a huge difference to some of the people that have been around for a while. I mean, this EP has the first song on like that's on Spotify listed as explicit, even though it's not really explicit. And you've grown up so much. I always see people comment on your TikToks and they're like, wait, he can drive? I thought he was 11. And I can only imagine like what that's like. It's kind of this catch 22 of stepping into the spotlight at such a young age, right? Because on one hand, fans get to experience such a big part of your life with you and they're a part of this journey for so long. But at the same time, you're almost frozen in time in their minds, like the way the public perceives you, in that some people still really do like think that you're 12 years old. Does that make it difficult at all to like progress as an artist?
For sure, yeah, very well said.
Thank you.
I think half of the half of the battle is like letting people that like either like used to I guess when I was like 13, 14, I didn't really know this, but it was like I was like everybody's like middle school crush.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's like letting people like re-know that like I'm here, I'm making music, and it's like actually kind of sick now. Um, and oh, am I frozen?
No, I can see you. Am I frozen?
Oh, yeah, you're a little frozen.
Oh no. Okay, just keep going. We'll live with it.
Okay. Yeah. That's like half the battle. I'm just trying to make new stuff that's more in line with um, who I am now, and I love seeing those comments. It's so funny, but at least people like know who I am now.
Yeah, and I do think that's such a funny thing to think about that you were so many people's middle school crush and not that you're no one's crush now. I don't think that's what we're getting at, but there is such like a nostalgia factor surrounded with like who you were back then and how that's evolved over the years. And it's kind of a cool concept because those people as you've grown up, they've kind of grown up with you. How has
Mhm.
the response been like to the EP? Have do people identify with it in the same way that you feel like they really identified with you years ago when they had those posters of you on their wall and they were in sixth grade?
For sure, yeah. Been seeing a lot of people really like flaws, which I didn't really expect. That was kind of like I didn't expect that one to do as well as it is, but I guess people are really resonating with it. That was always like my sister's favorite, but
Which
I find it
sister? Darian?
no, my sister Madison and also my mom, because they're all soft, but um, yeah, I just didn't expect it to be like that, and I feel like people are really resonating with that one in particular. So hopefully, some of the people that like used to be big fans come back and they're like, hey, like this guy's talking about himself now, and it's more real. Um, but I find it hard to listen to those kind of songs because it's all about like me. I don't like I don't like listening to that. It's kind of weird. Like it was weird writing it. Um, because I had to like really dig into myself.
For sure. So you mentioned that your mom and Maddie's favorite song is Flaws. I hate asking artists this because it's like asking my parents like which child they like the most. But do you have a song on this EP that kind of holds a special part of your heart? Like maybe it resonates more closely with you. Not necessarily a favorite, but is there one that kind of speaks to you in that way?
Probably Adelaide, partly because we've been working on it for so long. Like I don't even know how many times I've sent production notes back and forth for that song, and like vocal notes, and like we re-recorded it, and it was just a whole process. That was the first song that I wrote on the EP, and that was like a year and a half ago, I think. So uh, that I have like a special connection to that one. Also, just like kind of bangs, and I like making music like that.
No, it's so good. I want to talk about that song in particular because we put up an Instagram story earlier today, like, hey, we're gonna be talking to Johnny, like, who has questions? And so many of them are about your
Wait,
love
I'm
life.
sorry. So you said John's a feelings auntie. I feel I do. I don't like them. I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
and you
Continue.
did too accuse your family of being soft for liking flaws. So I
Yeah,
feel
they're
like I agree
soft.
with that comment. um, no, so many of the questions that people put in to get today were about your love life, which I feel like obviously people want to know, but there is such a big part of your life, I feel like, that you do kind of keep private, that you're not like all over social media with. And this song, obviously, like a lot of these songs kind of come from love stories. And you mentioned a second ago that, you know, these are songs that are about your real life, like they come from experiences. It like where did the inspiration for Adelaide come from? Can you talk a little bit about that? People want to know that song in particular.
Yeah, that was a real experience. The boyfriend part wasn't real. The girl just like didn't like me, so hurt. But yeah, so that's about a real person. It's a little dramatized, of course. Um, but like the lines that are it, the lines that are like, I thought I quit you, but you're still my vice. That's probably my favorite line. That's like super real because it's true. Like I was like over this girl and I wasn't, uh, and yeah, so it was a double whammy on that one for sure. But I don't really like making that part of my life super public unless it's in like a song because I feel like it gets messy really quickly for sure. Like the last time I did that, like Gen Z happened, which was that caused so many problems.
Hashtag Gen Z man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but yeah, so I'm not gonna be revealing names or anything unless they want me to, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Of course. So I am curious because I have no idea what it's like to write a song about somebody that I liked that didn't like me back and put it out there for the entire world to hear. Has this person heard this? Like, does this person know that this song is about them? Do you think they would recognize it? Like, what would that reaction be like?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying my hardest not to talk to them. So,
For sure.
yeah.
Um, so one other thing that I really like about this EP is that you talk a lot about the behind the scenes of it, how a bunch of this self-reflection comes from the transitional point you are at your life right now, where like you are graduating school so soon, like 6 months or whatever it may be, and you go to like normal school, right? Like that's true. Most 17-year-old artists who are at this like huge part of their career that you are at right now do not go to normal school. Did you take today off to like celebrate this huge release of your sophomore EP?
Yeah, I did. I took today
Good.
off.
Okay.
I skipped school. Um,
Wait, did you call in sick?
no, no, you can't do that because then they don't let you go to school for 2 weeks.
Right. Got it. Okay.
And I'm not sick, so I don't want to alarm anybody. But no, they're pretty understanding. Like I've been going to this school since grade 9. I'm a senior now, so they kind of like know what's going on. And if I'm like, listen, I'm doing interviews all day tomorrow, like I can't come to school, sorry. They'll be like, all right, just come on Monday.
They're like, we'll see you when we see you. I think that's so interesting because, like, I remember when I was in high school and like I had to leave early for a dentist appointment. Everyone would be like, "Where is she? Like, someone's missing." And like, you kind of take that to the extreme, right? You're like, "Oh, like I just got to go to Milan. I'm going to Dolce and Gabbana, like Fashion Week. Like, oh, I just have to go hand out this award to Taylor Swift at the EMAs, and also like receive my own award while I'm there." What do your classmates and teachers like think of all of this when you are kind of doing all of these amazing things and kind of pursuing your passions in such a huge way?
They're not like, I wouldn't say that anybody at my school is really like a fan, or at least that I know of, but they're all like super supportive about it. Like nobody has like, I don't know, like they probably like, wouldn't buy tickets to like come to see me, but if I gave them tickets, they'd definitely come to see what's happening. My principal came last year to my show in Toronto, but it's kind of funny. Like I never really tell anybody what's going on, even my teachers, which they kind of get mad about. Um, but in like grade 10 on the Teenage Fever tour, I just kind of like disappeared for like a month and I didn't tell anybody. I like told my boys, I was like, hey, like I'll see you guys in like
Peace
a
out.
month, and then I just left like that day. Like I literally remember being picked up from school and then going to the airport.
Okay, that's crazy. I saw you on the Teenage Fever tour and it was so much fun. Like I still think about that night. I want to talk about touring a little bit because obviously you can't go on tour right now, but you just did super recently a drive-in concert, which is so cool. What was that experience like? Was it difficult to like experience the same energy on stage when obviously there isn't a crowd like packed in right in the front row like that, like it usually is?
It was definitely different. It wasn't bad though. Like it was a
Mhm.
lot of fun. I had a great time, and people in the audience seemed like they're having a great time. It was different in the way that, like you said, they're not like all packed. Like there's something about a concert. Everybody just has no personal space. It's kind of fun. And like I can see people in front of me like that. So that was kind of weird. I had like it was harder to get energy from the crowd because they were so far away. But it was good that people were safe at least.
For sure. I totally agree. Safety first, right? And I'm sure one of your goals moving forward, once it is safe to do so again, is to go back on tour, hit the road, go to a bunch of stops. So that's probably a goal, I'm assuming. Do you have like, and I'm talking big picture here, right, John? Do you have like an ultimate goal? Like when you look at a bucket list, maybe you don't have it written down, but are there certain things that you're really hoping to achieve through music in life in, say, like the next 20 years?
I want to do an arena tour and a stadium tour. That's kind of that's like those are like my only goals. I don't care how many like records I sell or whatever. If I set any like billboard, I don't care. I just want to do like the bigger the show, the more fun it is usually. Like when I'm in an arena and just like everybody's like screaming and I just can't hear anything. That's like the sickest feeling in the entire world. So I just want to do that as soon as possible.
Ooh, okay. Do you have a dream arena or stadium? Like, is there one place that you're dying to play?
Probably my home arena, the ACC, the Scotiabank Arena. I've played there before, but I've never done like my own headline show there, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Yeah, all right. Well, and I'm sure that's like the most fun show to play too, right? It's like your
Yeah,
family's all there. I mean, your family's at most of your shows, but like everybody you know can come out and see you.
yeah,
In addition to, like I said, we put up that story earlier asking if anybody had questions, and so many of them were about your love life. So many of them were about you in general. We got so many questions also about Total Eclipse. I want to talk about music mostly during this little chat, but people are dying to know, can they expect to see Sam again in future episodes? Where do you guys kind of stand there? Like, if fingers crossed, how are you feeling? Is acting kind of something that you're not necessarily pushing forward with?
no, you'll never see me again. You'll never see me again. Um, bye. No, no, I'm not, I don't like acting, man. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I like should because I like music and like usually people like acting, like music and vice versa. But no, Sam's dead. He's gone.
Okay. Okay, so that's the official word. We're never seeing Sam again.
Well,
That's
I don't
fine.
like. You might. I don't know. I don't know. Anything can happen. But
Yeah.
as of right now, no, I'm gone.
Never say never, but totally makes sense. Focusing on music, that's what you love to do. And acting maybe is not for everybody, but you are pretty good at it. I want to go ahead and pull up a couple of fan questions that are coming in live right now because I promised everybody that I would. And I think there are some pretty good ones in here. All
Sweet.
right. It's never really over. How did they get that handle? Wait, at it's never really over with 3 L's
Ooh.
wants to know, what is our fandom name? Do Johnny Orlando fans like have a group name? What do you call them?
This is a trick question.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, why?
Because the name, I think Tiger Beat. I would get a very angry email from you guys if I said
Oh,
the name.
shoot. Okay, we can't talk about it right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll DM you later and you let me know and
All
we'll
right.
talk about
I'll
it
let you know.
off camera. um okay. Entire JVO says I love you. Don't be shy. Say it back. So you gotta
I love you, entire JVO. Love you.
love it. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay, Tate.angels_vicious wants to know, would you collab with Tate McRae?
As soon as he read the username, I was like, I already know what this question's gonna be. I would, yeah. Tate's awesome. She's an amazing artist, and she's really nice as well. I would love to.
Ooh, okay. I just saw three more of those from different people. So it looks like people really want you to collaborate with Tate. I love her. She's so talented. Let's make it happen. All right, Larry.apr wants to know, why did you decide to become a singer? Can you take us back? Like, we talked about you being like 11 or however old it was. Do you remember the moment where you like, hey, I want to try this out?
So I was 8 years old when I made my first YouTube video,
That's
and
insane.
yeah, and I it wasn't really a conscious decision. Like my sister was kind of just like, "Hey, let's make a music video," and I was like, "All right, like whatever, okay." I was bored. I was so bored. I was like around Christmas time. I never wanted to be a singer before that.
Mhm.
It wasn't even really a thought in my mind that I could do that. That's probably why. I was just like some random kid from Oakville going to like, how old was I? Like second grade. So that's so weird to think about. Second grade, Jesus.
It's so weird. That was over a decade. That was almost a decade ago, right? Like your birthday's in January.
Yeah.
8 years old, man.
Just
Time
think of what
flies.
a second grader looks like. Like I've never really thought about that. Like second grade.
Wait, so in like your
That's crazy.
original mistletoe cover on YouTube, you're 8 years old in that?
Yeah, I'm 8 years old.
Okay, so I can picture what a second grader looks like because that
Bro,
that music video is ingrained in my mind.
that's so weird. I was just at my school the other day and I saw like a seventh grader. Like I was doing like a test. I did it late because I missed the test day.
Yeah.
And there was like this is like the resource room. There was like a seventh grader in there, just like doing seventh grader things. I don't know with a teacher. Um, and I was like, that's a child. Like this was the smallest person I've ever seen, just like a child. And they're 5 years older than me.
I know.
Take that in. I was a baby.
I
Yeah, I was really small too. So I was like, I was probably I was not 4 feet tall, probably, when I made that first video. That's
Nope.
crazy.
You were a
And
baby.
I kind of forget the question. Oh, wait, why did I become a singer?
Mhm.
So I was probably like 12 or 13 before I really realized that I could actually do singing as like a career path. Things were kind of like getting more serious. I like hit 100K on YouTube and I think on Instagram as well, probably at that point. And then I was like, all right, like I can actually kind of do this. And that's kind of when I went full out.
Yeah, for sure. And the rest is history, right?
That
All right, Persenla_Lemter wants to know, what tattoo are you getting? Are you getting a tattoo? Is that something you've talked about?
probably. I've always said like on my 18th birthday I'm getting like a full sleeve, but I doubt that'll happen. My parents would kill me. But I do have a tattoo that I'm getting for sure. I don't know where exactly it's gonna be. Probably. I really like that Bieber's tattoo, the one that he has like on his collarbone
Yeah.
and like Roman numerals. That one's sick, so I might get it there. It'd be Roman numerals as well. Uh,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm also getting VXI like right there probably.
Okay, well,
I've wanted for years.
keep an eye out for that. Okay, last fan question that I want to pull. Hanukes wants to know, what is next for you? I don't want to get too greedy, right? We just got a whole EP today, so I'm like super happy, but can we expect more music soon? What do you have up your sleeve for us?
For sure. Music is coming very soon. More little miscellaneous things. We have a really cool project that I've been working on for a little while involving live music, which would be
Ooh.
and that'll be coming out in the next probably be announced in like probably a week or so, and then it'll be available to the public in like a couple weeks. So that'll be really cool. Um, I know people have been waiting on that kind of thing, and yeah, just more music. There's some really 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 exciting stuff coming down the pipes, and if this EP does really well, then there will be some really really sick stuff. Like the better this EP does, the the doper the next like few months are gonna be, because like it's
Mm.
all nobody really cares about like how much potential you have. It's all about like how well your last project did. So if this does well, then there'll be some unreal things.
So That means we all have to stream the new EP
Yeah.
as many times as we can. Before I let you go, I want to play a really quick game. It's like a 1 minute, maybe 1.5 minute game
Oh,
tops. Are
wait,
you ready?
Asher's in here. Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
There he is. Hi, Asher.
It's actually funny because when we did this same series, Friends from Afar, with Lauren, you walked in the room FaceTiming Asher. So you and Asher have already kind of made an appearance on this series at one
I
point.
know. Round two. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, here we are. The three of us. We're reunited. All right, you've played this game before. It's called the Tiger Beat 2 Second Challenge. Basically, the goal of the game, I'm going to play you the first 2 seconds of a song, and you're going to have to guess what song it is. But because you're a veteran, you've played this before in our office, I'm throwing you a curveball, and this is going to be the hardest episode ever because these are all brand new songs that came out today.
Bro, if you play the Ariana Grande song, I'm not gonna know what it is because I
No,
know
no,
the.
she's not on here. All right, so that's a clue. That's a clue. Ari's not on here. There's only 3 songs, so it's gonna go by super fast. Just try to guess who the artist is. Maybe like by their voice. I don't know. You ready?
Okay, okay,
Two
yeah.
seconds.
I was bad
Here.
at the game. I
What?
was terrible at the last time we played.
Yeah,
I
no,
told a
I
friend.
don't wanna sugarcoat it. You weren't the best.
No, I was awful.
You got your own song. You got phobias. I remember that.
I did, yeah. That was pretty easy.
Okay, are you ready? Here we go. First one. Let me turn my volume up. Just playing it off my laptop. Nothing's too fancy.
All right.
I'm in a Benz.
Oh, I've heard that song. That's Jacob's song.
You got it.
Was it? I don't know. I forget what it's called, but I was just listening to it. It's good.
It's called Over You, like the letter U. It just came out. Music video's out on YouTube. Everyone should go watch that too while you're at it.
Super catchy.
It's really good. I love Jacob. Okay, Jacob Sartorius, for everyone who did not know. Next song. Here we go. This actually came out the day before, so you've had 2 days to listen to this one if you're a fan. Here we go.
I have no idea what that is.
All right, I'm going to play you like 5 more seconds. I just want to see if you can guess. Here we go.
Wait, I've heard that. Is that Jaden?
Yes!
Yeah, I've heard that melody on TikTok.
Yep, that's the place to listen to it. All right. Okay, you got the first. So that's Jaden Hostler, JXDN, artist name on Spotify. The song is called Tonight. Go listen to that one too, guys. Johnny, you've gotten the first 2 out of 3. Let's see if you can make a home run and get the last one too. Are you ready?
That's it.
We're going 3 for 3 here.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what that could be.
What is it?
That's my song. That's Adelaide.
That is Adelaide. Guys, seriously, go listen to the brand new EP, Johnny Orlando. It's out now. John, thanks for hanging out with me. This was so fun to catch up. I'm super pumped for the new era and all of this music that's coming out of it. And I'm glad you skipped school today so we could chat.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for hanging. And new music coming soon. You promised it, so I'll be waiting. In the meantime, I'm going to be streaming all these new jams. But have a good day. Bye.
See ya.